All right, ladies and gentlemen, Mark from Stage Rated Media, and I'm here with your first overall pick winner of the PGA World Draft, Travis. My man, give us a feel about the draft season right now.
Man, I'm really excited. Twisters was a team that I really wanted to join, and they bid on me high, and all the other teams were bidding on me too. It was a lot of fun.
Nice. So how long have you been in the game?
I've been training jiu-jitsu about 5 years.
Okay, and how old are you?
I'm 27.
27? Not bad. Especially you had the Clark Kent glasses going on earlier, which I could see by fashion senses came very classical, which is obviously a good showing point. A little bit of maturity, I'm an athlete, but I can also dress very nice on stage.
Yeah, that's what I was going for. They approached me before I walked up there. They said I was gonna be the first pick, so they asked if I would wear the meta glasses out, get the point of view.
Yeah,
so
there you go.
Got the cool POV for them.
So good strategic planning. Like, if I'm gonna be the first athlete, you set the tone right.
Yep.
Yeah. So, but dude, this is awesome. So we're looking forward to seeing more of the outcome, which will be around the sea of your competitions, which now they're every Wednesday, correct?
Correct. Yep. Every Wednesday night I'll have 3 matches. March 4th to April 8th I'll be out there competing.
Out there competing and having fun, man. Give us your IG handle so our followers can give you a follow based on your journey of your outcome.
Okay. You can follow me on Instagram at thaven18.
Thaven18. Ladies and gentlemen, we got Travis here, who is the first draft pick going for
5,100.
5,100.
I wish 50, maybe a few years we'll be going for 51,000, but 5,100 for now I'm fine with that.
Yeah, dude, it's awesome. Well, stay tuned, guys. This is a bright star we're going to see here up in the mats in the grappling sessions of the PGF World.
I really wanted the experience. I have a lot of competition hours.
Well,
I was here for it.
We're here for it, but now we're going to let our fans know about this. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back with your second athlete of the draft, which you went for how much again?
I went for $5,400. The number one paid athlete so far.
That's setting the tone right there, brother.
Absolutely.
Especially we have a Texan here in the city of Las Vegas.
Born and raised.
That's
absolutely.
Right. And they say everything is big in Texas, and this guy is a big fighter going into the grappling. So, brother, give us a little info about you, your record, your history of the sport.
Man, I'm been a jiu-jitsu athlete now for 16 years. I'm a gym owner, right? I'm a family man. My whole family trains. We're all black belts. My brother is the UFC BJJ champion. My brother-in-law, I should say. My brother's a world's medalist. My mom's a black belt. My stepdad's a black belt. My sister's a black belt. All of my nieces train. My fiance trains. We're gym owners, and man, we're proud of where we come from. I'm excited to be out here, be representing Texas, and put on a show for the PGF.
I mean, you can't beat that record of black belts in the family. It just runs. I mean, this is where you were born for this sport, man.
Absolutely. You can't sit down at our table and not talk about jiu-jitsu all night.
Yeah, man, we're looking forward to following your journey, especially for the next 6 weeks. What's your IG handle so our viewers can give you a follow?
Guys, you can follow me everywhere at Gumby Jiu-Jitsu, right? I'm Gumby. I'm flexible. I'm the cowboy that walks around. So follow me at Gumby Jiu-Jitsu. Anywhere that you have social media, I'm there at Gumby Jiu-Jitsu.
Dude, love it, man. And like I said, so far, this is like our number one winner for the fashion outfit of tonight.
Thank you. I do appreciate it.
I got the Yellowstone vibe from you, actually. I was checking it out. I was like, yeah, he should be an extra in the movie.
Do I look like a real Texas boy? Is that, am I pulling off the vibes?
Yeah, you're getting off the vibes, man.
Good.
You got long hair, the Lions, man. It actually goes well with the Vegas
the Kings.
Lions going on with the Kings. So,
Las
yeah.
Vegas
See,
Kings,
they got your picture on there, bro. Look at that.
Yeah, they do. They got my mane and everything.
Yeah. That's what it is, folks. Stay tuned for the next 6 weeks to watch this gentleman take the ring, take the grappling, and fight for the overall title.
Absolutely. See you guys later.
All right, we are live again, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm here with another PGF athlete of tonight. My man, give us your name and where you from, brother?
Yes, sir. My name is Kyle Chambers from Oceanside, San Pedro Oceanside. That's where I train.
Oceanside, all right. So how many years have you been in the sport, my brother?
Man, 14 years, half my life. Yeah, I've been doing it since I was 19.
You've been 19? Yeah, holy crud. Mm-hmm. And what's your record stats right now leading up to the draft?
I believe it said I was 9-2 with 7 finishes, I believe. So it was the most.
Okay.
So out of the top 10, it was the most finishes.
Top 10 most finishes?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that sets a standard right there. It set the tone for this
sir.
draft right here,
yes,
man.
Sir.
But let's talk about the fashion statement tonight, man. I mean, they're going for the Best Dress Award. I mean, bro, you have it dialed to the T, man.
Thank you.
So you're really setting the tone for this. It's
Appreciate
like, man, I'm a fighter, but man, I can dress good off scene if I have to,
It's the balance, most of the time if you are a fighter, you train 4 or 5 times a day. I feel like you're always in rash cars, sweaty with other guys or girls alike, it feels good to actually be able to dress and look professional once in a while.
You do, because that's the thing. Like, you want your fans and followers to know, like, look, I can get dirty in the mat, but I can also be a gentleman on scene and everything else. I can have a good, strong character, keep my head up, and dress properly when the engagement arrives, such as this draft tonight, man. Well, we're looking forward to seeing more of your fights coming up in the next 6 weeks.
Appreciate you.
What's your IG handle so that our fans and followers can give you a follow?
My Instagram handle is K_Chambers 10P.
Love it, man. Stay tuned, guys, for YouTube and IG exclusive behind the scenes for the upcoming fight starting next Wednesday. Am I right? Next Wednesday?
Yes. Well, yes. It's going to be the March 4th. But yes.
March 4th, yeah. So it's coming up very quickly. Stay tuned for more, guys, and check out pgf.world, right?
Yes,
.world.net on that site, too, and especially the YouTube channel for more exclusive fights coming up. Brother, thank you so much for joining in with us,
guys.
man.
Thank you for having me.
You look great, man. Great job with that suit. Looking good. Love it, man. Yeah.
I feel like it's one of those things that's like we could go safe, but I feel like it's good to kind of show the artistic ability. I feel like a lot of times like jiu-jitsu is an art form.
It is.
So when you dress, it's kind of cool to show your personality as well through your clothes.
I was going to say, you're telling a story. You're telling a story of who you are, and you're changing different pages. So pages when you go on the mat and pages when you come off the mat, too.
And you get like the full book when you kind of see both.
That's what it is, man. We're teaching the full book about everything. This is awesome.
We got you,
yeah,
man.
man. We're looking forward to more of those fights, bro. Looking forward to it.
Thank you for having me, brother.
Yeah, dude.
Awesome.
All right, guys. Mark back here from Stage Rated Media, and I'm here with your new draft pick for the PGF World. My man, give us your name and where you're from.
My name is Anthony Salisbury, and I'm from Florida.
Florida. Don't worry, guys. He's a little camera shy, but this guy I know has a good fighting skills about him. Just give us a little insight about your record and what you've been in the sport.
I did the Alabama Twisters qualifier, and I went 5-0, all subs, 100% submission rate there.
Holy crud.
And at 17 years old, I have over 600 matches of experience.
So, being 17 years old, you're stepping into a big realm, my man, and that takes a lot of courage to do so. I mean, also big kahunas to do it as well. But that proves that you have something passionate about this. You have a deep passion for it, you know. Especially what I dig is this old school fashion statement right now, dude. Totally digging the vibe of it, man. So with that being said, what are you expecting the outcome of the competitions coming up for yourself?
In this upcoming season, I'm expecting a lot of scraps, but I'm expecting myself, with the dedication and the hard work I'm doing up until this season and through it, I'm expecting a lot of good results for myself.
Good. And that's what every athlete can expect from, right? You're just going to get out there, get your feet wet, see how it goes, and you just keep growing from it, right?
Yes, sir.
I love it, dude. So do you have family and friends out here right now to watch you for the draft, or are they all back home in Florida watching?
I have my mother and my girlfriend with me here tonight.
Okay, good. So you got some support system. That's awesome, dude. Well, tell this, man, what is your IG handle so that our viewers on our IG and YouTube can give you a follow?
My Instagram handle is TV Dinner BJJ.
I love it. Good stuff, my man. Well, hey, we're looking forward to seeing more of your competitions coming up, which is going to be very soon, in a couple weeks from now, and it's going to be rocking, dude. Looking forward to seeing more interviews with you soon.
Thank you, guys.
All right, guys, we're back again, and I'm here with another PGF athlete. My man, give us your name and where you're from.
My name's Eric Allen. I'm from San Antonio, Texas.
San Antonio, Texas. Right on. I got family that live in Austin, Texas.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah. They've been there
right down the street.
Right down the street, exactly. So, brother, give us a little bit of outcome of tonight. What just happened?
I got walked. Just fuel to the fire. You know, it happened for a reason. So I'm just excited to be able to prove people wrong and show what I have. But yeah, got walked, and we'll see where we go from here.
Yeah, dude, you just take what we call adversities, like we all learned in our sports and lives from little kids up to now, and that's what's, like you said, beautifully just fuels that fire even more. And then you come back around, be like, yeah, let's do that recap, see what happened.
Exactly.
Yeah, man. But let's talk about the fashion statement. I mean, a beautiful green coat, and look at the shoes for that matter. Look at that. I just now noticed that. That's sick. Are those boots, or are they just normal? Yeah. There you go. Yeah, man. So give us a little background about yourself. How long you been doing the sport?
I've been doing the sport since about 2020.
2020?
So going on 6 years. I got into it as kind of pretty much a joke, and I fell in love with it.
You know how it's funny? It always starts like that.
Yeah.
You go from one new sport to another. You're like, oh, this is not. Oh wait, I take that back.
Yeah, it's real stimulating. Like I said, you can go to working out and doing all this stuff, and it's just repetitive things. But coming from playing football to doing a sport like this is close to like a track.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, you determine your success. You have a team, but you can determine your success. However much you give is what you give, and when you quit, you're the one that's going to quit. It's not your team that's quitting on you.
I like that. So, yeah, I mean, from an athlete's perspective, I can totally relate to that, which gives a huge story behind the scenes of what you've done, from going from like the high rank leagues into something brand new you never thought about that could possibly happen, to a passion, and you found more about yourself, right?
Oh yeah,
something much deeper than that. Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah.
So give us a little insight. Like, what did you find more about that as you got into the sport? Like, what did you find?
Getting into jiu-jitsu, you really like to see what sheer will you have. You really see like truthfully how relentless you are, and I like the fact that it's very stimulating to your mind. So your strategy and intelligence that it takes to play jiu-jitsu. I'm a chess player, so I love playing chess. So this is just real life chess.
I love that.
It's just real life chess for me. So
yeah.
So it's it's something that stimulates differently. And yeah, I just fell in love with it.
Dude, that's great. I mean, that's a story to talk about right there. Something you never even thought about. Athletes will be chess players and implement that in real life situations.
Yeah.
Like right now, here's a chess piece. Oh, I got the king knocked out. I still got my queen. I can still move on to the next level to build that adversity and show more grit coming from this backstory.
Oh yeah.
This is awesome, dude. You do me a favor. Give us your IG handle so that our viewers and followers can give you a follow for future events to come.
Absolutely. You can follow me just simply. It's Eric Allen, BJJ. So at EricAllen, BJJ.
All right, guys, you have it right there. Stay tuned and follow this guy's journey. My man, thank you so much for joining with us.
I appreciate it.
I gotta tell you what, this is no bulletproof for no reason right here. This young man is coming prepared to make a statement. But first things first, introductions. My man, give us your name and where you're from.
Let's go. Brett Moyer. I'm originally from Rain, Pennsylvania, but I'm adopted by Las Vegas. So I've been here for the last 2 years training with the best people in the world, and I'm ready to put that experience to use, baby.
There you go. We got a Las Vegas now resident here.
Absolutely.
All right, brother, give us a little insight about your record here for the PGF. How did it go from the beginning up till now?
So, I mean, in my qualifier, I scored 22 points in one night. That's going to give you guys a pretty big indication of what I'm going to do this season. 22 points in one night. A lot of those came within 20 minutes. I had to go 4 matches back to back to back against some of the best people in the world. That just tells you the type of energy I bring, the type of style I bring. I bring the type of game where I'm ready to take out the whole roster in one night.
I am loving this, man, 100%. And that is no joke to go back to back to back like that. That just shows grit, endurance, and deep down the passion and the fire that you have.
100%.
Now, here's another question. How old are you?
I'm 27. I just turned 27.
God, you bunch of young bucks here. I tell you. Well, this is awesome, dude. So I got to go with the fashion statement here. Like, you got like the bodyguard, body armor.
Of course.
And then also the, bulletproof glasses going here. So,
Absolutely.
Because as you're saying, like, you're here to make a statement. You're here to strike down every athlete you come against.
Absolutely.
And this would be 6 weeks worth.
100%.
6 weeks.
Will it ever.
Will it ever. Yeah, man. You're going to be representing Las Vegas now.
Of course.
This would be awesome. Yeah. And with that said, which team are you now representing? Is it the Las Vegas Kings?
No, I'm representing Denver.
You're with the Denver team now.
Yeah,
all right.
Wolverines. Yeah, I think we got a good squad there too.
Yeah. There's how many guys you have right now? There's 3 to 4 of you now.
We're all the way full.
You're all the way
starting
full.
roster's full. We got Jaden, who's the other. He won the qualifier in Philly, and I know he's a dog. Mm-hmm. And then we have Caleb Crump, who's a serious veteran, and then we got Officer Grimy too. So I think we got a pretty stacked crew.
I've been hearing Officer Grimy a lot at this draft. So this tells you right now, this could be the A team for the upcoming series. So 100%. Looking forward to this season 8 of the PGF world.
I think it will be interesting though, because Officer Grimy is usually used to arresting people. I'm used to running from cops, so I think it will be a pretty good balance on our team.
Good balance with training regimen wise. He's got to chase your ass down, then you got to like take him down, the big guy.
We both have bulletproof vests on,
but for 2 different reasons. That's when you know that's a tag team match right here.
Absolutely.
So definitely watch. My man, give us your IG handle so our viewers can give you a follow for the future season.
Absolutely. Moyer58. And I bring the same type of energy on Instagram that I bring every single day.
This is awesome, man. Well, we appreciate you so much for being here on Stage Radio Media, man. We're looking forward to seeing you at the fights coming up because we'll be there. We'll be giving some coverage, some behind the scenes. So be prepared for that, man.
Absolutely.
Seeing some bulletproof action live.
Don't miss it. Tune in, baby.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with the one and only James Bond here from the PGF Draft Night. But first things first, my man, give us your name and where you're from.
Clay Weimer, and I'm out of Arizona right now.
Arizona? What part of Arizona? Phoenix?
Cottonwood, Northern Arizona. Yeah,
Northern Arizona. All right.
We own a school out there, Verde Valley Jiu-Jitsu.
Oh, no kidding. So how long has that school been going on?
We took it over. Me and my brother bought it like 6 months ago, something like that. So it's pretty fresh for us. It's been there a few years, but now it's on us.
Been like a newborn baby
Yeah.
coming up.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
awesome.
that's it.
So with that being said, too, how long have you been in the sport, though?
Dude, so I started fighting when I was 19, and I had 30 cage fights, and then I broke my back, and I switched to jiu-jitsu about 7 years ago, and
Really?
shooting ever since. I got my black belt after like 5 years of just jiu-jitsu, and here we are. And I feel like with like having schools and stuff, I've always kind of been running other people's schools. Now I'm running my school, and there's always all that stress of like that kind of
Yeah.
stuff. And now in this format, I'm super excited to just be able to like shut all that out and just compete.
Just to compete
5 weeks.
again.
I'm super excited.
Yeah, man, but you're also making a huge story coming from a back injury and then switching over to a different area of the sport, which that shows a lot. Like a lot of adversities, especially for an athlete mindset. But you've shown that no matter what adversities that you face, especially for something like life-changing, you're able to bounce back.
Figure out a way.
And
You
have
my
not-
passion is to fight, man. I'm gonna fight until I can't.
So you can't anymore, yeah.
I'm
But you're
gonna-
also giving back to the community by having the school.
Yeah,
For
and
the-
honestly, that's been a crazy part is like seeing, like I've been through a lot of crazy stuff, and then seeing the effect that we can have by just being like a positive role model in this sport that has a lot of role models, but also a lot of weird, like negative stuff. And so we can just veer on the side of like, let's have a positive environment, let's have some fun, let's do some jiu-jitsu. And so I think it's really cool.
It's really cool because stage rated media what thrives off of stories like this. We want to keep it raw, real, but also showing all the positives and all the negatives that happen in the world that people don't know about. They just tend to walk through it like it's nothing, but not learn from it. Like you stepped from an injury to raising a school. Now you're in the realm of the PGF Federation. I mean, this is huge. Like this is a huge step up. And how old are you by any chance?
30, dude, I turned 33 in like a couple weeks. Yeah.
All right, finally we got a 30-year-old here.
Yeah. No, dude, I'm the old man in this division. I'm old for jiu-jitsu, so it's kind of funny,
See, that shows more grit right there.
Yeah,
No matter the age, it's just a number, man. You can still put these young bucks in their places.
100%. It's I think what the youth might bring is like that the bendiness and the ability to kind of keep coming. But I think with all my experience and all my fights, like all I did was fight other skinny, lanky little dudes, or wrestlers, So I really got a wide experience from fighting, and then with jiu-jitsu, all the things that come with that. And then I even with on the fight team, I was always helping a lot of the MMA guys get ready for fights against jiu-jitsu guys. So that pace I think is just different, and the kids have a lot, but I think the pressure I can give will break a lot of those kids. They haven't been through the stuff that I've been through, you know what I mean? So I ain't gonna break out there,
So you have a story to yourself that you were gonna tell these kids down the road, especially you get on that mat, pages are gonna turn per second and per round that you guys do it in those grappling holds. Man, you don't know how long you're going to be there. I'm going to hold you for a full paragraph, you know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
As you're going to hear the story that's going to translate into you, which this is what's all about, especially once again, a classic fashion statement for tonight.
Thank you.
I got to admit, like a classic tuxedo, matching everything with a James Bond theme style, man. Like I said, I'm a big fan of the show franchise, and you represented it compared to the other gentlemen here tonight. But my man, give us your IG handle so that our viewers from Stage Ready Media can give you a follow from our YouTube and IG.
I believe it's just at Clay Weimer. It might be Clay Weimer MMA. I think it's just at Clay Weimer. And
Okay.
I changed it when I stopped fighting.
And what's your site for your school so that way people can also check it out from people from Arizona?
Verde Valley Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. You can look us up on Instagram, Facebook, or just Google us and you'll find us. We got a 5-star rating, and we've been crushing it. So
Beautiful, man. Well, I really appreciate you taking the time to be on the
thank you.
on the interview with us, man. We're looking forward to follow your journey here with the PGF. Stay tuned, guys. Also, if you're in Arizona, which I know many of you, my friends down there are, check out his school. Come hang out. Go check out some classes. You might learn something or two. Thank you so much, man. We
thank
really
you.
appreciate you so much.
Joe, man.
Thank you. All right, guys. Mark Durando here at the PGF Draft Night, and I'm here with one of your newest athletes of the draft. My man, give us your name and where you're from.
Yes, Jared Faketa, and I am originally from the Sleeping Bear Lake Shore region of Michigan.
Michigan territory. So you're coming from now in the dry area all the way up from like the Midwest storms.
Yeah, I am a Midwest through and through. I actually miss the snow just a little bit.
You do miss the snow?
Yeah, just a little bit. It's my Nordic, Scandinavian roots.
I was gonna say, man, given the fashion statement tonight, this is giving like that Nordic tribal ascent, and what no better way to be here in the grappling match for it, because it's like almost an ancestral thing.
Yeah.
So give us a little insight about your history in the sport, my man.
Yeah, absolutely. So I've been wrestling since I was a little guy, 6 years old. My dad got me on the mats, and I went through every stage of the wrestling world. So all the way through to the senior level. I wrestled for the Marine Corps. I was an Armed Forces champion. When I got into the Marine Corps, I started doing some jiu-jitsu. So it's been about 8 years now, and I have my brown belt. Got some amateur fights in there, combat jiu-jitsu. I've really done it all.
Well, first and foremost, thank you for your service, my man. I really appreciate that a lot.
Thanks for paying your taxes, bro.
Yeah. Love it. But it seems like you have like that calm, quiet persona about you. So there's a story to be said about that.
For sure.
So is that like one of your style and techniques you go up to with your athletes?
I mean, like part of like leveling up in this game is just increasing your ability to be present in all things, you know, whether it's practice, whether it's relationships, whether it's, you know, it's just in life in general. So I've done a lot of work to, you know, increase that presence, you know, that presence of mind and just that calm.
Yeah, I love it because that's showing like the new stages that you're representing. Hence, our company is known as Stage Ready Media, which is mostly stage ready of life. And you seem to have a phenomenal story that started from a very young age all the way to you are now here at the draft night. Yeah. So what are we expecting for this upcoming season from you?
Yeah, I got a lot of energy behind me, man. I got the veterans, and I've got these organizations, Athletes Journey Home, Rising Ridge. I've got Operation Purify, these people, these missions that I'm just so passionate about, you know, and then there's just like the personal things, like I'm here to impress my woman, you know, I'm impress my mom, you know, and like I love doing this. I love getting on a stage, and I just love to shine. But what I'm doing it for is the whole point. It's to connect people, to be in the right rooms, to connect the right people, to get the right healing to the right communities. So.
Yeah, that's what I like. That's a story to tell right there. I mean, that's why I was telling my buddy here when you came up on the stage, like, there's something calm and pure about this guy. You have a strong presence. You keep it very quiet because I know you're ready to unleash it when the time comes, but you're also very humble about it. Yeah, obviously, you just mentioned all these organizations that you're involved with, which that's quite a bit of great giving back to the community, and you're setting a tone for the younger generations that are following you right now. So with that being said, what is your IG handle for our followers and viewers can give you a shout out?
Absolutely. It's Faketa JJ, my last name, and then JJ at the end. So.
Beautiful, man. Well, I really appreciate you taking the time to talk with us, man, and we're looking forward to seeing you at the upcoming fights down the road, man.
Thanks, man. Appreciate
Thank
it.
you so much.
Yeah,
here's a little extra insights. Yeah, give the mic on.
So this is a traditional Shipibo ceremonial garb, and I wore this in my first ayahuasca ceremonies. When I actually, funny enough, BMAC in the chat, he's like, dress code is wear whatever you would take your girl out on a date for, right? And so I'm like, this is where I met my woman. I met her in Peru, and pretty much in this type of garb. So I was like, oh, I'll wear my ceremony. Or we got this in Colombia. It was blessed by my maestro,
right,
John Freddy. And we spent 2 weeks in Colombia and a retreat with a bunch of veterans last November.
Okay.
And just these veterans that, you know, need a tribe. You know, there's these medicines. They're all plant medicines that do real work, wonders. I actually just got back from Colombia last week. I got back yesterday. I'm not kidding. I flew in yesterday, and I was with a group called Athletes Journey Home, which is a bunch of professional fighters where we did studies on traumatic brain injuries. We did brain scans, we did samples, and there was, on top of that, they were filming a documentary. So in a year, there'll be a documentary on this.
Sweet.
But yeah, I got some preliminary results back, and just from concussions and all the things, you know, just being a combat athlete, you know, I've had things, you know, and so I was able to kind of see where I may have my own, you know, sort of healing to do. And so, you know, just part of it's personal, and I want to do my work, my internal work, so that I can show up better for my community. But then also just like, the more of these rooms I'm in, the more connections I make, I can sort of start to see who might need to meet who, and just, you know, see things evolve and get people into the right places for healing.
Yeah, well, on that said, ladies and gentlemen, you could be prepared to see him on one of our future podcasts then, because this is the story that we love to talk about. Because again, like I said earlier, this is what Stage Ready is. You have so much to get back to, and you're just doing it out of the kindness of a human being, of what does all stand out. You want the best healing for these veterans, especially for everyone else around, and you're setting the tone for that, man. So stay tuned, guys. You can probably see him on our future podcasts, which is going to be awesome. But dude, like I said, we appreciate you, and again, the fashion statement is rocking with him tonight, and stay tuned to watch him on the mats.